Honor!
In the fortress of Susa, King Xerxes holds a dazzling feast. Gold cups shine, music echoes, laughter spills across the palace halls. But beneath the splendor, shadows stir. Queen Vashti, called before the king's drunken court, refuses to appear. Her defiance shakes the throne. She is banished, and a silent emptiness lingers. Messengers scatter across Persia, gathering maidens for the king's eyes. Among them is Esther, a Jewish orphan, raised in secret by her cousin Mordecai. Esther is chosen. She bows before Xerxes, the crown placed upon her head. The halls roar with celebration. Yet Esther hides her true identity. Mordecai lingers at the palace gates, watching over Esther. One night, he uncovers a plot to kill the king. His warning saves Xerxes' life, but his deed is soon forgotten. Haman, proud and cruel, rises to power. He demands honor from all. Mordecai bows to no man. Rage fills Haman's heart like venom. By twisted chance, Haman casts lots, Purim, to choose the day of death for the Jews. His decree spreads across Persia. Destruction is sealed. Mordecai tears his clothes in sorrow. He sends word to Esther, "Do not remain silent. Who knows if you were born for such a time as this?" Esther trembles. To approach the king unbidden means death. Yet she whispers, "If I perish, I perish." Her resolve is set. Esther calls her people to fast and pray for 3 days. No food, no drink, only whispers to heaven in the silence of the night. On the 3rd day, Esther enters the throne room. Shadows stretch across the marble floor. Xerxes lifts his golden scepter. She lives. Esther invites Xerxes and Haman to a banquet. Candlelight flickers. The air is heavy. She delays her request, planning for another feast. That night, the king cannot sleep. Ancient records are read to him, and he hears again of Mordecai's forgotten loyalty. The king asks, "What honor was given?" "None." At dawn, Xerxes orders Haman to honor Mordecai. Bitterly, Haman leads Mordecai through the streets, declaring, "This is what is done for the one the king delights to honor." At the second banquet, Esther's voice quivers but does not break. "Spare my life and my people, for we are sold to be destroyed." Xerxes rages. He demands, "Who would dare such a thing?" Esther turns, her eyes steady. The adversary is Haman. Terror grips Haman. He begs for his life. But the gallows he built for Mordecai await him. Haman is hanged. The king grants Haman's estate to Esther. Mordecai is robed in royal garments and placed second in command. But the old law still lingers. Xerxes gives Mordecai the seal. A new decree spreads. The Jews may defend themselves. The day of doom becomes a day of battle. The Jews rise and their enemies fall. What was meant for destruction becomes deliverance. From sorrow to joy, from mourning to dancing, the people establish Purim, remembering the lots cast against them, now turned to victory. Esther's name is forever remembered. her courage written into the hearts of her people, a young queen who risked all to save many. Though God's name is never spoken in the book,
And
His
Mordecai
hand is
recorded these
everywhere,
events. And he
guiding,
sent
protecting,
dispatches to all the
weaving
Jews.
salvation through silent threads. The story closes with a whisper. Who knows if you too were born for such a time as this? The lesson lingers. Courage, faith, and obedience can change the fate of nations.